So I'm the new girl on the block, but from Michigan. But I am no new girl to the subject of trade. Yesterday, I was honored to go to Detroit with the president and to have him visit a Ford Motor plant and see a plant that is doing well. And yet, if we pass the legislation that people are talking about right now, it's going to set us backwards. I want to associate myself with all of the comments that have been made by my colleagues and not repeat them. But I am going to say a couple of things, which is one, we're told that any fast track deal isn't going to include currency. Currency is the mother of all trade barriers. I want you to know that right now, in the yen, which is at 120, in the last 2 years, has given an $8,000 advantage in this country to the Japanese. And that $8,000 advantage they have that they're using against the best built product that's made in America and made in Michigan is then used to undercut cost of what the vehicles are or the parts or in advertising. That's not fair trade. And it's not fair trade when we export middle-class jobs to other countries. How many people have focused on the fact that Toyota made more money in profits on currency than Ford Motor did in all of the profits that they did in production around the world last year? So I want fair trade. I know our domestic, I've lived in those auto plants. I know the working men and women of GM, Ford, and Chrysler. They're fabulous workers. We build great cars and we'll compete with anybody in the world. But we cannot compete with the Bank of Japan and we cannot compete with the government of Japan if we don't have a U.S. government that's out there fighting and fighting for us in this country.